This is so good. I need this. I was hungry too.
There's no way I could ever go vegan. I'm not about to spend the rest of my life eating rabbit food.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to all my vegans, veganettes, and not so vegans all across the globe. It's your girl Abeje TheAtre, and welcome back to another episode of Cause It's Vegan. I gotta eat it. Can you guys see this sign back here? Here, let me give you a close-up. I love burritos. So I think you guys know what we're trying today, right? Burritos. Yes, and I have 3 different brands of burritos. Daiya's Tex-Mex burrito. Then we've got Amy's bean and rice burrito. And lastly, Evol's, or whatever, however you pronounce it, bean, rice, and cheddar vegetarian burrito. So before we get started, I will make it clear, these 2 are vegan. This one is vegetarian. I tried to find burritos that were around the same thing so that we could judge which one, so that I could judge which one is the best. So as you can see, there is a pattern of bean and rice. The Daiya and this one have cheddar and this one does not, but let's still go ahead and see how they are. So I had to cook these in the oven on 350. Some of them were for 45 minutes, some of them were for 50. Now, if I'm being completely honest, there were no instructions for putting this in the oven, only the microwave. The instructions said to go to the website to figure out how to put it in the oven, but I could not find those instructions anywhere. So I kind of took a chance with this one, but it's all good. Let me show you guys the burritos. So these are the burritos. Very first one right here is the Daiya one. Then we've got Amy's and Evol's. So the first thing I want to point out is I had to wrap them in foil when cooking them. Eventually I took them out, let them cool for a second. This one was the only one that I struggled with at the bottom as far as getting it to disconnect from the foil. The rest of them pulled apart pretty easily. All right, so I went ahead and cut the burritos just so I could show you guys how they look on the inside. We're actually going to start with the Daiya Tex-Mex burrito. Just to give you guys a little bit of information about this one, it is of course dairy-free, soy-free, and gluten-free. There are 8 grams of protein, and the Tex-Mex specifically has pinto beans, brown rice, and the cheddar style shreds. So I'm going to show you. It's a little sticky, like a little gooey on the bottom, like the dough isn't all the way done. But this is the inside. It looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and try it out now. I'm gonna do that. One more bite. So right off the bat, I have to say, I was kind of let down by the Daiya Tex-Mex. There isn't really any flavor added in here. Like, I feel like the beans weren't seasoned, the rice wasn't seasoned, and they kind of just left everything up to the cheese, which was not a good idea because all I really taste is cheese and dough. And then of course, you know, I can taste those other things in there, but there's no flavor, there's no seasoning or anything, which is kind of disappointing. So also with their breading that they use, or the tortilla that they use, it tastes kind of like chalky, like they didn't really use a good quality tortilla wrap. So that overall disappointing. So obviously it's the first one I tried, so you know it goes in first place until someone knocks it out of there. So let's go ahead and move to Amy's burrito, made with organic beans and rice, non-dairy, also non-GMO, and there are 10 grams of protein in here. Let me show you the inside. So this is the inside. It looks pretty appetizing, but like I just learned from Daiya, looks can be very deceiving. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. I like this one. I think they use pinto beans, but let me check. Yeah, the flavor in this one is way better than in the Daiya. I can tell that they season, even if it wasn't a lot, they put some seasoning in here just to give you a little hint of flavor. And even though there's a lack of cheese, this is way better than the Daiya. Not to mention the tortilla wrap that they used, it's not sticky or anything, it's not doughy. Plus, it fits perfectly with their burrito. I really have no complaints about the tortilla wrap. It has a little bit of that feeling like they put the tortilla wrap in flour and then like swept off the flour with one of those little brushes that you use in the kitchen. But other than that, this is very delicious. I would tell you to get Amy's burrito over Daiya's. First place, second place. And so last for today, we have Evol's Bean, Rice, and Cheddar Burrito. So this is the only one, again, that is vegetarian. They are 70% organic with 15 grams of protein. This was another one that did not have any struggles separating from the aluminum foil, unlike the Daiya or Daiya. However, I am feeling it at the bottom and it feels just a little bit doughy in one part. But this is what it looks like on the inside. It looks very cheesy. So I'm excited to try this. That is not good. To me, this is even worse than this. Both of them are pretty much flavorless, but the Daiya cheese is really, really good. Whatever they used in here, and it's not because my taste buds have changed and I can't eat regular cheese anymore. Like, I, being plant-based, still had regular cheese at some point. Whatever they used in here, it is not good. And it is bland, tasteless nonsense within this burrito. Like, I'm really shocked because I was thinking that it would be good. It's tasteless, but there's something in there that just has a not so good taste. This was not worth me ingesting real cheese for. I'll be honest, not at all. So Evol, I know this is love backwards, but honestly, it should be hate, because this is not good at all. I would not recommend you get this. You're not really gonna want the Daiya either. So out of all the burritos that I tried, I'm gonna say that Amy's bean and rice burrito goes in first place. Honestly, like I said, even though the other two had cheese and this didn't, the consistency, the flavors, and even the tortilla wraps of this one was just incomparable to the other two. I have to put this in second place because it was a little on the bland side, but at least the cheese helped a little bit. Also, I didn't really care for the tortilla specifically that they used. And if you look, I want to show you really quick if it's not gonna fall apart. You can see the thin cheapness of it all, right? And then when you look at this one, look at how perfect it is. It didn't start falling apart or bending up or anything. And even this tortilla wrap that they used, it was a good quality. So that's another reason I had to knock this down to second place. Other than it being tasteless, the tortilla wrap that they chose was just not a very good quality. And then of course, last place has to go Evol, or as I like to say, Ita, because not only was it tasteless, there was also a specific taste that I'm not even sure what to pinpoint it to because I'm not a food connoisseur, but there's some taste in there that leaves a bad feeling within your mouth, and I really do not like that. So while they had the cheese, while they had a good quality tortilla wrap, it's the worst experience out of all of these. If you are looking for a nice bean and rice burrito, Amy's is definitely the way to go. So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If there are any other burritos that you would like me to try, go ahead and put it in the comments below. Otherwise, please tell me if you have specifically tried this brand, because I had seen it a lot and heard a lot about it, and honestly, it was such a huge letdown. So if you've had this flavor or any other ones, please let me know your experience, because to me, this really sucked. Anyways, I hope you guys have a marvelous day, and remember to love peaches and all the sneeches.